Everybody, it's Victor. It's time nothing right here. The Binding of Isaac Victor Repentance series. Happy Friday, Mosh Pit. I hope your weekends are going off to a fantastic start. We're waiting for another video to cross 3,000 likes, but I know that we're going to cross a couple this week because, again, a couple of them are very, very close, including yesterday's as well. Thank you all very much for all the support. Let's hop on into the meme of the day / Mosh Pet of the day submitted here by Semtexi, who said, nightly routine with my Skinfint. Which appears to be I believe it's a Sphinx that has what I described as almost like a cow marking, looks like a dairy cow. So it's pretty cool. I always love the unique markings of pets, but no matter what type of animal it is. And I do like Sphinx cats. I'm not gonna lie. People know that I'm not a huge fan of cats, but I've been kind of interested in Sphinxes. I know somebody with a Sphinx, and yeah, he's pretty cool. C-Day is going to be 8 Zulu, Alpha, Juliet, Victor, Quebec, 0, Charlie. We've got ourselves the Book of Sin, Victor. Higher tears rate than our damage, which is always not a very good sign. Acceptable movement speed, and good amount of HP thanks to the blanket, which is going to give us, of course, the Holy Mantle effect whenever we go into the boss fight. The Book of Sin, of course, is going to give us a little bit of help on the pickup side of things. Yeah, people enjoy the first lap beast run, and it was good. I'm not gonna lie, it was interesting. It was just enough challenge to be exciting, but not too crazy or overpowered or anything like that. And of course, not too dangerous either. The schmooze with the spiders, man, they've been on fire lately. Been making them. Adrenaline's going to give us a higher damage upgrade with the lower amount of HP that we have. Obviously, it's going to be difficult to get any sort of power out of that, but it's nice to have it. Yeah, we don't have the movement speed to cut that corner there, unfortunately. Oh wow, we get a Your Soul and also get the strength card, so that is easily going to be able to pay for the Devil Deal on the next floor whenever we do finally get one, because it is impossible for us to lose all these soul hearts, right? Right. Right. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, okay. I was going to say, I don't know how you two are still alive. Champion belt would be nice. And, I will say that Sharp Key has been making some waves, making some rounds in the mosh pit. People have been talking about it. Obviously, it's an item that's kind of hot right now for people. I do want to eventually do the power rankings for Isaac items. I think that would be a lot of fun. It'd be fun in a silly sort of way, which is always my favorite type of fun. Yeah, Ragman with 2.68 damage. This is going to take a while, but I guess luckily, we should be thankful that at least we're not fighting a champion Ragman. Orange Ragman with these stats would be absolute torture, but nothing compared to Sunday's run, of course, which I will still talk about. And yes, indeed, we did cross over 3,000 likes on that episode, which was no surprise, of course, to anybody. So we will be doing the final redo run for the worst run of the Repentance Era redo list, which was episode something, 7 something. I don't remember. We're going to be redoing it, I think. Now this was an episode that we already did a rerun of. What episode was that actually? Now I'm pausing mid-fight because I'm curious. Now I apologize for the mid-fight pause, but this is bothering me. Yeah, episode 901, which took place on December 19th, 2023. And I'm not going to look up the episode because I honestly don't remember which one it is, but yeah, so it's almost 1 year ago that we were getting another bad episode. So we will be doing that one on Sunday, so day after tomorrow. And obviously movement speed here is going to be at a premium, but damage is definitely going to be our most needed stat right now. Again, whenever we have a damage rating that is lower than our tears rate, we are not having a good time. As you can see right here, because we are still fighting Ragman. And, yep, that's what he does. He just walks around and heals and reses. And we get a somewhat damage upgrade, I guess. And no, we're not going to take Shoot Pen. All right, so we have Found Soul, which is going to be essentially it counts as a free double deal item. We don't have to pay HP for it, and it's consumed as soon as we use it, as soon as we convert it anyway to a double deal item, which is good. We also have the strength card, which is going to easily help us pay for a second double deal with the double red heart container. I'll take remote detonator, but I won't keep it, mainly because I'm just taking it for the 5 bombs, which is nice. We get 2 more bombs, puts us at 7. Full charge gives us a... okay, well, we'll come back and get that. So Sty is going to give us an alternating shot, much like Blood Clot, much like Chemical Peel, much like, you know, so many other different items in Isaac. Sty actually does deal a very significant amount of damage if your base damage is high, which ours, as we already have talked about, is not. So, wow, that's super jump. But you trites need to settle the hell down here. These are way too many super jumps. We have plenty of bombs, not any keys at all. Whoa, I didn't even see that second shot there. What the heck? Maybe it wasn't a second shot. Maybe I just looked away for a moment. And brother, I have no clue where our secret room is. It could be below the curse room. It could be, I mean, it's not next to the shop because it's just not. It can't be off the skinny room. This is a very, very weird map. It could be, no, it can't be to the left. Well, no, I guess it could be to the right of the item room. I don't know. We have enough bombs to go find it out, but I'm gonna be real mad if it's off the curse room, which I have a feeling it is. Game has been doing that lately. Let's put it this way, there's not an obvious spot for the secret room yet. Okay, so 2 bombs for 2 chests here is absolutely worth it. Okay, well, we get our bombs back anyway. Still don't know where the secret room is. It cannot be adjacent to that room to the left. The super secret room has to be to the right of here. Otherwise, nothing makes sense. I mean, technically speaking, there's other rooms that it could be off of, but the location of the regular secret room, I have no clue where it is. It could be here for the super secret room. It could be here for the super secret room. Okay, so the super secret room is there. Ace of Spades, we need keys badly. Okay, so we do not want to lose the strength card because we don't want to lose our devil deal. Definitely going to convert everything in there into keys because we absolutely need keys. Don't care about the judgment card. Don't have enough money or HP anyway. So now we play the where the hell is the regular secret room? It cannot be there. It could be there, but I'd be mad about it. It can't be anywhere adjacent to this room. Be here. Okay. At least it wasn't adjacent, or it wasn't one off from the curse room. At least it's in a place that somewhat makes sense right now. Didn't completely follow the rules of the secret room, but we all know that Isaac doesn't like to follow the rules anyway. And yeah, I would love to very much so get Black Candida. I mean, I will use 1 bomb to get this, but let's just fight the boss first. We could play, in theory, we could play the sack room for the scent, for the singular scent, and that would be absolutely worth it if it means we get. What was that? If it means that we could get Black Candle. Spider took a schmoove and half the size of the Atlantic Ocean. Inky, which gives us a Tears upgrade, but we need damage. And we get Athame, Ambient Conception, or Twisted Pair. Twisted Pair is going to cost the most HP out of all this. So I'm going to use Your Soul. Use Your Soul to grab Twisted Pair. I'm not going to use the Strength card. There's no reason to right now. We get Twisted Pair and a Thame, which is fantastic. I'm not going to use our HP to go maybe fish for 1 cent. We can just go get Black Candle now and at least have Curse immunity. And that's a big time weight off of our shoulders. So we could go into the Curse room, but I'd rather have the HP. Okay, so our tears rate is fine. That's not the issue here. The issue is the lack of damage. And I feel like there's a lot of room for improvement here. Obviously, I was hoping to get teleported. We didn't. I wasn't planning on not using the Strength card here, so I didn't go back and get that Stars card. But the Strength card is still the correct play. Now, if you remember that trick I talked about and showed the other day with the Strength card and not having any HP, you can deliberately lose your Soul Hearts to go down to 1, and then use a Strength card, and then just simply walk out of the room, and you will keep the Red Heart upgrade from a Strength card, which is nice. Now, do we need to do that right now? No, but it would be nice to have a Red Heart upgrade just for a double deal. So we could get one potentially from the Book of Sin. I'm not anticipating one, but it could happen. Yep, that right there is why you don't pay for early game curse rooms if you don't have to. Unless you just have unlimited HP, then you know what items you get that gives you unlimited HP. Athame is going to do the black ring of Maul the Void whenever we kill something, or at least have a chance. And it doesn't have to. We don't have to be the cause of the death of the mob. It just could be anything. I keep feeling something scraping my pinky finger every time I'm moving one part of my left hand. I can't figure out which one it is. It feels like one of those. You know when you cut yourself, but you're not sure how you cut yourself or where. That's what it kind of feels like. But there's no cut. I think it's just like I don't know. I need to do a little maintenance on the old cuticles, maybe. I don't know. I keep my fingernails in good shape. I get compliments, especially from the ladies, about how well kempt my nails are and stuff. Which is funny because I put 0 effort into nail health. I don't do anything, but you'd be surprised, fellas. You'd be surprised how much attention you'll get for having nicely trimmed fingernails and well kept, hand hygiene and stuff. I mean, I always wash my hands. I make sure that I'm clean, looking good, smelling good, that sort of thing. I don't know why I did that. I am gonna go into yeah. Ember Magnet is going to be better here. Let's see what we get from Dark One. We still need a damage upgrade. This is going to become a problem, and it's going to stay a problem until we get a damage upgrade. Our DPS has gone up thanks to the tears rate upgrades, but that doesn't mean that we have good damage. It's better than it was because we're firing more often and frequently, but the quality of our damage is how we say in the Spanish mosh pit, le no bueno. But I will say that because of our increased tears rate, it is proccing Sty a lot more than we normally would at this time. Because, again, with the 4.22 tears rate, that's really good. And that's just going to get bumped up to max here. So we have a max tears rate, but no damage. I think it's my fingernail. It's Like the very edge of my pinky nail is not trimmed fully. I guess I missed the corner or something. That's what it feels like. Wow. Yeah, so we need lots of things here. We need movement speed and we need damage. For survivability's sake, right now, movement speed is more important. For overall health status of the run, damage is more important. Maybe we'll get lucky and get another adjacent secret room to the curse room. We do. Shouldn't have used our final bomb for that. Get Guppy's collar. Not gonna worry about hitting the button. We have a very odd 85% deal with the devil thanks to Number Magnet. Whoa, what was that? I saw that over here, game. What was that little glitch? Are we seeing a little bit of physics breaking there? I think we do. I saw that. Oh, we got hit by that. Okay, yeah, that's the clap back. I saw that trite over here glitch through that corner. Yeah, you got mad that I called it out. You hit us with a bad mushroom explosion from left of Gibraltar. I'm not going to take the left hand or the finger just because, again, outgoing damage, yada, yada, yada. I don't like that it fires on its own, even though it does technically add more damage for you. It's not worth it, in my opinion. If your base damage is good, then yeah, sure, it's worth it. Do we need more damage? Yeah, we do, but not at the cost of me blowing things up that's right next to me, or possibly like screwing up a death list or something, which of course we don't have. But it's all about the possibilities. And you got to think 2 steps ahead of where you are currently, and that's part of the game plan that not a lot of players care about, or even know about, or even like try to think about, but. You got to see it from all angles. You obviously you cannot defend against every scenario possible. You'll go crazy just trying to do that, but you can at least work things in your favor. And minimizing risk and stuff like that, minimizing self-damage, minimizing the chance of you making death lists, something like that, an item that we desperately need, almost obsolete, or at least be sort of made less efficient, is not worth taking a little bit extra damage here that we can fire in the direction that we're pointing. Regular old HP upgrade, and we get our second Guppy item. It's still alive. The dice bag time. I'm going to say no, but I feel like the answer should be yes. I found the source of the discomfort on my ring finger. It was from my pinky. There was a tiny little bit, a little slice of where I guess I got myself with the Pokemon box or something tonight. That cardboard's sharp, man. That cardboard would get you. Big room's probably north of here. I don't have time to place the bomb right now. I want to try to catch one of the knights black in here. There we go. There we go. Spin Dizzle. Now we've got something interesting on our hands. Okay. Spin Dizzle. Please help us out here. We are struggling for any kind of damage upgrade. Spin down die. We're begging you. Is that a dime? It's another random dime over here. Look at that. Getting dimes out the wazoo. Okay, 15 cents is enough for a premium item in the shop whenever we find it. We gotta get through rooms like this. I'm hoping that a Thame proc is the best way for us to deal with these knights for now, but doesn't look like it's gonna happen. That would have been a perfect Athame proc right there. As you see, you can ding the knights from the side, but it's not going. It's going to take forever to do that. Obviously, you want to hit them from the back, so you can hit the exposed part behind their mask. Surprisingly, this is a dead end over here. But hey, we have Black Candle, we have mapping. That's fine with me. Tammy's head, no thank you. I like Tammy's head, but not in this spot. Get a 5-cent Halo, which I'm just going to gladly take right now. 7-cent, whatever. My Shadow, which is not terrible for just money, but we didn't get it. So there is a full car, or there is a full charge inside of the shop. So what did this turn into? This turned into Sea Dizzle and then someone else. Who was it? Robo Baby. Robo Baby's not bad. One of the few familiars that you can really control how they fire and when it fires. So. Okay, so this was the dead end. The boss has to be, I'm guessing, southeast at this point. Still lacking damage here, although the Halo is going to help us out. Did give us some movement speed. Upgrade along with a little bit of damage. It's good. I mean, it's pretty much the perfect item that could have dropped. Now we just need more. We need mucho moss. There we go. Get rid of the knights. It's profit. Still have the strength card we can use for a Devil Deal in case we do get one, which is not guaranteed, but we should get one. If not on this floor, then definitely the next. Wow. Latchkey and Matchbook, which is, man, it's good for one bomb. It's absolutely worth it. I don't know what they turn into if they've been re-rolled, but spun down. Won't find out until we can actually access the chest, and turns out that even having the mapping does not guarantee you the right way to go. Got a dime for the road here. Like right there, I mean, it pays to be predictable with your damage. And I'm gonna keep saying it until people realize how important it is to just be in control of everything that you can in Isaac. Now, some people are tired of hearing me say be in control of your damage, but look, it is a fundamental part of this game. Yeah, we don't have any bombs. Oh, we're not going to get much here. I don't remember what the cube of meat spins down to, but I remember it not being anything credible. Oh. Super War likes to just run into the... He likes to run to the fires. But this is not Super War. This is regular war. All bandages, yeah. Get the wafer, 8-inch nails. Man. I mean, the wafer is an automatic gimme. 8-inch nails is an absolutely massive, and I mean massive DPS upgrade. And look at this. We also get a Stars card, which is going to remove Adrenaline and give us 2 more Devil Deal items. False pH Dizzle and Look at the Dead's kind of whatever. I don't care about false PhD that much. It turns down. I mean, it turns into Star of Bethlehem, but we'll never get back in this room. We still have no bombs, by the way. I do want D-Bizzle. D-Bizzle takes us down to 1 red heart, 2 soul hearts. Just 3 HP. The wafer is an absolute must-have. 8-inch nails also feels more like a must-have. So it really comes down to I mean, we're gonna use the strength card in here. So strength card. I think D-Bizzle. Man. I'm gonna say no. Say no to D-Bizzle. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. I know. I know. Passed up D-Bizzle. We could have had the C-Dizzle and D-Bizzle combo. But wafer is just too important for us not to have. And we need a damage. For the first time in this run, our damage actually exceeds our tears rate. And we still need a bomb as well, so we can access the. I really want to get the soul heart from Latchkey, and then there was also the matchbook. But I feel like they spin down into something that we need as well, which I don't remember what. That's going to give us a bomb. Okay, so we can get it. Wafer, of course, is going to be the most important item that we've gotten on this run. It's going to cut all damage in half. And this episode's certainly on a slower curve, let's put it that way, than what we were looking at earlier this week. But things are improving. I mean, getting our damage above our tears rate is a start. And we still have the curse room we can go into as well. First things first. Blue cap, and, well, we get Latchkey anyway. We absolutely do not need another tears upgrade. Do need bombs. Yeah, I don't think we roll this. I think we just take both. We need all the things. We need HP, we need luck, we need bombs and keys. To me, that makes sense for everything. Ooh, Soul of Eden plus Spin Dizzle. This could get interesting. Because we don't know what the Soul of Eden's going to turn stuff into. And then, on top of that X Factor, we also don't know what that means with spin down. So this could be interesting here. Do we re-roll the Book of Sin inside the secret room, or do we re-roll what's in the item room? And I think there's still, yeah, there's still My Shadow in the shop. I think we got to go for it. Let's just go straight for the secret room just to see what we can get. You never know, right? Yeah, we take Transcendence here. No doubt about it. So, wow. Absolute landmark floor. Even though we don't have D-Bizzle, and we missed out on the tag team wombo combo of C-Dizzle and B-Dizzle. But I'm happy that we at least have spin down die, which is going to greatly improve our odds at getting something special here. So I think I'm going to spend the money now. There's no guarantee that we're not going to get a greed fight on the next floor. Let's at least turn this into a double charge with spin down. So that way, if we need a double charge right off the bat, we don't have to worry about wasting charges by clearing out something on the next floor and then not having enough rooms to get the second charge. We can't use that, buddy. Okay. All right, so Transcendence is just going to give us regular old flying, nothing special about it, but it's still very nice to have. That luck upgrade paying out for us. Let me go ahead and just use this Degaz room now. Just give us the soul heart. Remember that every heart we get, soul heart or not, is going to be 2 taps on the old noggin there for us instead of 1. Thanks to the wafer. Shocked that we didn't hit that purple fire. Mom's Pearl, sure. Ember Magnet hasn't really seemed to do much for us. This Mom's Pearl gives us a chance to get some more soul hearts, which is something that we will always need. No Guppy Atom here. We're gonna get another 2 Guppy Atom curse, it seems, maybe. A Continuum, which allows me to fire through walls like this. In case if an enemy is inaccessible for whatever reason, we can just fire through to the other side. I'm not going to take M because we want Spin Dizzle here. Oh, I'm still not going to do this room game. Days later, I'm still not going to do this room. Now, I wouldn't re-roll this run. Full dice D-Twanky here. A reverse moon card. Full floor D-Twanky, I mean. Abba Dabba Ding Dong, absolutely take it. No question about it. Damage gives movement speed. What? Yeah, I'm still not doing it, game. Actually, there's a charge key in here. I should probably do this. There you go. You got me to do the Forbidden Room. Athame absolutely cutting everything down. The Tech X, Black Lotus. It's been a minute since we've had Tech X. Yeah, Tech X. Been a minute. I don't believe you. Okay. Tech X is going to give us Spectral, Piercing, the whole 9 yards here. On top of being still one of the best tier effects you can get with multi-shots, period. Does scale very nicely with damage. Yeah, obviously boss rush is not going to happen. I know we didn't pick up the charge key, but look, we still have the full card. In case we need the full charge, I will come back and get it. Yeah. Take the negative. Spear of the Night. And, yep. Not great. Dirk doesn't turn anything we care about either. Could get the fortune telling machine, which would be nice for mapping, especially since we don't have to worry about curses. But Spin Dizzle, though, it's hard to justify not taking Spin down here. I wouldn't mind Bloody Lust, but... And you know what, game? You can have that charge key. Fine. We have a long, and I mean a friggin' long way to go, dude. This map is the size of... a map. We get the knockback from 8-inch nails, by the way. That does synergize with Tech X, surprisingly. Yeah, with Athame, this should be pretty cake. Whoa, okay. Taking it to a little extreme there, game. Only pay a half heart here to get into the curse room, and I'm fine with that. Profit a half heart, so it's even better. Another dice room here. Yep. I'm not gonna do it, game. Look, you've given me many opportunities to re-roll this week, and I'm just not going to do it. I refuse. I had to suffer through some pretty mid-early game stages of bad. Now's when we get to have a little bit of fun, you know? You can't stop me there. This is we clear that trinket, yep. Karma, which we don't need. At least we took the negative for a little bit more damage. Again, it's going to scale nicely with Tech X. We'll take more damage here. So our damage is starting to get okay. Orphan Socks, it gives us movement speed and soul hearts. We basically pay 1 heart for this, and that's totally fine. And we'll take Pair Storage just because it is so good. Okay. Guessing it's going to be to the south, maybe? You get the Blessed Penny as well, which is going to give us a chance to get a soul heart, or at least a half soul heart every time we pick up a coin. And with the wafer, that means that we're just picking up extra hits that we can take. Gotta be careful with Continuum, however. Continuum loves to move bombs that you drop. Can't be there. There we go. There you go. Adds down. No bombs, so we can't lay any here on Mom's Heart, but still, you're seeing the damage. It's constant uptime damage, which is what Tech X is really good at. We do get another Devil Deal, and we did not get Guppy, much to the surprise of pretty much nobody. 2 Guppy item curse is just a doozy, man. I'm going to take the Pentagram for more damage. It gives us 2 or 3 for Leviathan as well. Got to be a little bit careful. I say a little bit only because we have the wafer, obviously. We're still going to be in good hands here. We would have to do some catastrophic bad damage situations for us to really panic. Game 1.5 soul hearts going into that curse room. Obamba's mean no more skipping. I know that Stanley's got to be up in north because there's no other room that he really could be or should be anyway, but you never know. That Stanley is a wild guy. I don't think Super Grease trying to push against Tech X. Little feet were flipping out. Yeah, we get a bomb here. It's in our best interest to pick up coins because of the Blessed Penny. Yeah, get ourselves a whole soul heart. All right. I'm going to use our only bomb here to snipe Fallen if I can. Okay. I am surprised that they traveled that long. You know, good damage there with Tech X. Pushing Stanley along, and can we get Guppy here? Our last hurrah. No, can't. But we can spin stuff down. So let's see. Proptosis. Mom's Knife is fantastic with Tech X as well. Wow. I'll put us down to 2 HP. But Mom's Knife, Tech X, plus Wafer, we should be okay here. I mean, it's so much damage. Obviously, we know where we're going, because just look at the long way of the map, and that's pretty much the most obvious location for Lamb that exists. Oh, thank you. Big time damage there. Remember, we're got Proptosis, so leaning into the close range damage is important, especially when we're talking about Mom's Knife, Tech X, Proptosis. Not sure what's going on with the knives there, but you know what? We're just gonna roll with it. Try my best to get hit by that. What is going on with Tech X? Big Athame procs there. Hopefully a couple soul hearts will be nice. Even not, still going to be okay. We go into the Lamb fight with basically 5 hits to give. Look at that. Look at the chunkage there with a close range of Proptosis. Absolutely take it. No victory lap this time around. I think it was a good enough run. Probably could have done more damage there, but still, starting from where we were with a damage rating that was less than our tiers rate, hey, to end up where we were, or where we ended up, I'm happy with that. That's totally fine with me. So thank you for watching, everybody. If you enjoyed this episode, make sure you click the like button, leave a comment down below. Remember, with every video that hits 3,000 likes or more, that will add another like streak tally down below, where we can get the R-Key challenge run here that much quicker. Again, I fully anticipate getting at least 1, if not 2, marks by Saturday, tomorrow. So definitely keep an eye out for that. And thank you again, everyone, for liking, commenting, subscribing. And as always, I'll see you all next time. Until then, so long, everybody. Thanks for watching this video. I'd like to thank some pages of mine like Hunter Douglas, Lurie Cuneo, and Blue Shine. If you'd like to have your name read at the end of an Isaac episode, check out my Patreon campaign, which you can find at patreon.com/Invicta.